Hey, welcome back to Blurry Creatures. This week we have Scott Wolter from American Unearthed on the History Channel. Talk about aliens and some other things surrounding that subject. We talk about giants a little bit too, and ancient history, academia, a lot of the familiar themes on our show. We're going to give you guys a little teaser, but this is a members-only episode. If you want to hear extra bonus content of Blurry Creatures, head over to blurrycreaturespodcast.com, become a member. We've already got 3 episodes up there, and this week's episode early. So we're adding to that every week. New content, exclusive content. Thanks for listening.
I told you that ancient knowledge, those fallen angels, were ETs.
It sounds like ancient aliens.
Sounds like Tim Alberito. You know, we had him on the show. So.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but last summer I was contacted by the Department of Defense. A specific department within the Department of Defense that's working on disclosure. And if you've been paying attention at all the last 3-4 years, you're seeing more and more stories coming out about extraterrestrials. And the government isn't even being secretive anymore. They've completely changed their approach. And there's a reason for that. And, you know, I was very skeptical when I was first approached. And I told this guy, I said, I'm interested in helping, but I said, I need to be convinced that first of all, you are who you say you are. And secondly, that what you're telling me is the truth. Well, that guy came and spent 3 days at our house. And I'm convinced. And I'm also convinced that the ETs are not only out there, but they walk among us. They look like us. You know the almond-shaped eyes, guys, that everybody
yeah.
Those are not the ETs. Those are biological drones created by the ETs.
That's a lot of what Alberino talks about, the Greys being biological drones.
Right.
I mean, this is like kind of straight up. It's interesting you say that because I think one of the things that is a big joke and a meme in this space too is that because of 2020 and how just bizarro and crazy it was, people didn't realize that all of a sudden the government's just letting all the extraterrestrial stuff and UFO stuff just hang out there. Like there's the Tic Tac video and there's all these different things that are just now being corroborated when before. If you're into any ufology, it talks about how there was a concerted effort to keep that away from the public and to keep it
that's how it was for
quiet.
70 years. That's the policy.
Well, it feels like they're dumping it out at a rap. It feels like they're trying to catch up, make up for lost time. Like it's like, okay, guys, we're behind schedule. Dump the info. Let's go. You know, that's how it feels. It's just coming at it.
Well, yeah, and
really fast.
There's a reason for that. Why it's coming fast.
What is that reason? Can you tell us?
Well, if you talked about spiritual and being real, I'm going to be real with you. We're not in a good place right now as a species. The ETs don't like the division. They don't like the racism. They don't like the misogyny. But they're rooting for us. They want us to figure it out. They want us to